Good morning. Good day. New week, new opportunities. No. Hummer fuglen. What are we doing today?
So I'm almost on the top page. Crazy.
The top of the Deadeye pages.
What are we doing today? Why is that one complete? What are we doing today? I don't know and I don't care. Little as possible. Why is that one? One, two, 1, 2. Boom, boom. Something kind of sick happened yesterday. I've been trying to like make PoE2 work, and I finally got to play it yesterday. The loading screens though were very yeah. Barely, right?
Med Spotify Premium kan du ta kontakt.
Use this.
Watch your out, man.
Then you can go to the weapons. Find it.
Wait, what's this? Is it don't this? Is it all one word?
What? Yeah,
What is it?
don't this. I can just link you to the page.
No, I was just at /whoing him to see where he was. He's not online though.
Oh, he's last fetched an hour ago.
I thought if he's just sitting in paradise.
Just jumping from paradise to paradise to spamming global.
This is a long map. What the fuck's happening?
I'm not gonna lie, this build does not.
Fucking runway.
His max every res effective health pool is 11K.
Maybe it is.
Looks like a real build. It's not a meme build.
No, my effective health pool is 13K right now.
Dude,
because my my max it for chaos is only 3k.
It's actually like I'm on a fucking runway. Like,
just
why
let
is
my
this
hand
so
do that?
long?
There are
There's even
PoE
more? I
too.
didn't
It's
know.
not like perfectly correct, but
Jesus Christ. Holy
Good,
shit.
that's right.
It's a goddamn runway.
Quickly, as expected.
But most OP build is not the same as.
No deadlock? I'll go back to deadlock. I'll play it for sure. I'm just in a PoE arc here. I gotta be.
Hallå? Vad gör du efter jobbet?
Ska storstäda och råna en bank.
Oavsett om du ska städa eller vill pausa verkligheten så har webbhallen prylarna för dig. Webbhallen, gaming och tech för alla dina världar.
Mynton Zipmint. Instantly fresh. Upptäck en ny nivå av friskhet.
What is going on, guys? In today's video I will show you the top 5 most broken builds in Path of Exile 2 0.3 update. This patch has completely changed the meta.
I just want to see like.
So first up, we've got the multi-element sorceress build, which is a Stormweaver setup that takes the full advantage of the new elemental infusion system.
This one looks
This
really
build
fun.
is an absolute powerhouse once it gets going, and what makes it especially broken is just how smooth the transition is, going from the
Lightning arrow.
Next
Lightning.
up, we got the return of a classic, the Lightning Arrow Ranger. Deadeye has always been about screen wide clear speed, and
Monk.
at number 3, we got the Flicker Strike Monk. If you like builds that feel fast, chaotic and explosive, then this is the one for you. Flicker Strike Warrior build, which is a setup that turns the ground And now finally, we've come to the 5th build, which is another classic that's been getting even more buffs in the 0.3, aka
Why
the
is
Spark Force
okay? Like casually just skipping. What about Witch and Mercenary? What about Witch and Mercenary, man?
Hello everyone, welcome back. It is that time once again where we take a look at the upcoming games. What are we looking forward to playing this month? What am I looking forward to really playing this month? And then games that I think general other people would also be interested in. Anyways, let's get into this month's list for September 2025. Okay, first up this month we have got Hollow Knight Silksong, a game that already seems primed for success given how beloved the original is. Hollow Knight is just a great example of an indie success story, having launched back in 2017. The game has an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam with nearly 400,000 lifetime user reviews and a score of 97%. That is phenomenal. Also, this is one of the rare examples of a game that has grown in popularity over the years. Here we are 7 years later, and Hollow Knight just hit an all-time peak player count this past week. That is what overwhelmingly positive word of mouth can do over the course of 7 years.
Just because
again, just pretty phenomenal
right?
stuff. So yeah, people adore the first game and are highly anticipating its sequel. While I understand not everyone enjoys 2D platformers, this is considered one of the all-time best. When it comes to the next installment, here's what Silksong is said to offer, building upon what made the first game great, plus adding new stuff. I will be exploring the fallen insect kingdom of Farloom, with mossy grottos, gilded cities, and misted moors as we ascend the shining citadel atop the world. There will of course be the high mobility action combat the series is known for, but on a 2D plane with lots of different moves and abilities you can combo at your disposal to take out the enemies. We'll be crafting an ever-expanding arsenal of weapons, traps, and mechanisms, which we will use to take on the game's over 200 different enemy types, beasts, hunters, monsters, and knights, on top of 40 unique bosses. There's lots of quest variety as well, from hunting rare beasts and solving ancient mysteries to granting the wishes of the downtrodden and restoring hope to the kingdom.
You need controller to play it.
There is Steel Soul Mold, which promises a formidable challenge to further test your skills. Yeah, people adore the original. Here is hoping that this sequel lives up to the very, 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 very high expectations that people have. Hollow Knight Silksong will be launching on September 4th for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Before we continue with this month's list, we do have a quick word from today's sponsor. It just so happens to actually be a really good game as well. Today's video is sponsored by Metal Gear All right, back into the list. Next up, we have got Hell Is Us, a single-player, semi-open world, third-person action-adventure game set in an alternate reality where a mysterious calamity has humanity on the verge of extinction. So between the threat of supernatural creatures roaming the land with their creepy non-faces and a civil war destabilizing society as they do, things aren't looking so great.
Division X
but
Fallout
here you are.
type
This
shit.
is where you come in with the help of your drone and a sword from a different age. You are tasked with cutting a path through the lands and trying to unravel the ancient mysteries. Now, beyond its bleak setting, the game has a focus on exploration and player-driven discovery, as well as action combat. There's immersive design with no maps, compasses, or quest markers. You will rely entirely on environmental clues to navigate the environment, using your powers of observation to progress through the game. It is exploration focused to the point that the game's levels consist of not only a mix of natural and man-made locations, but they're structured in a way that rewards any curiosity and just rooting around looking for stuff. Plenty of hidden areas, secrets, and discoveries to be found. Also, lots of puzzles and riddles with a variety of challenges, testing your problem-solving skills. And the combat system, it is third-person melee action combat featuring a variety of weapons. There's swords, spears, and axes. You got the light and heavy attacks, dodging, parrying, and special abilities to use, as well as a personal drone assistant that follows you around and helps both in combat and exploration, helping you locate hidden clues and adding strategic depth to your combat. Nearly every single hands-on impression that I saw was pretty darn positive about this game. For what they're aiming for what they're shooting, it seems like they've done pretty well. So that's a really good sign. Here's hoping it turns out well. Hell Is Us is launching on September 4th, coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Chronos: The New Dawn is a third-person survival horror game that seems to be pulling a whole heck of a lot of inspiration from Dead Space. Certainly not a complaint, as this is looking rather neat. So you play as the Traveler, working for this enigmatic collective organization, tasked with scouring the wastelands of the future in search of rifts that transport you back to 1980s era Poland. What is going on? Okay, so the gameplay shows you kind of methodically moving through these creepy as heck environments with all sorts of unsettling monsters shambling and lurching towards you, whom you will ideally deal with using some high-tech multifunctional weapons. Again, sounds and looks a whole lot like Dead Space. That's a good thing. It's really not a complaint. You can manipulate these temporal anomalies to clear a path through the environment, and will have to scavenge for resources to replenish limited amounts of ammunition and supplies. The creatures you kill don't stay dead for long, as fallen enemies can be absorbed by others through this process of merging, making them faster, tougher, and deadlier, but you can prevent this by burning the bodies after you defeat them. Your mission is to locate key people from the past who perished in an ensuing apocalypse, because remember, you're time traveling. Using your all-powerful harvester, you can extract their essences and have them accompany you into the future. The more you carry, though, the more haunted your suit becomes, increasing your prowess on the battlefield, but also bringing with them whispers in your ear and flickers into your vision. So you got some audio-visual hallucination going on. This looks and sounds pretty cool, right? Seriously, you might want. Some people might just call it like a whatever Dead Space ripoff, but I don't know, looks neat, and plus we're going to 1980s era.
1980s, where the cows ate the grass.
Vårt hus laddar både ditt och datt. Vårt hus med soldrivna kilowatt.
Hate ads. Na.
In this sci-fi world, it seems neat, really. Chronos: The New Dawn launches on September 5th for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and coming to the Switch too as well. All right, Borderlands 4. So this is a game that I initially wasn't really paying attention to, if I'm being honest, but the more that I've seen, I thought, hey, that doesn't look so bad, and doesn't look so bad is enough for me to at least be willing to give it a shot. It is a Borderlands game in many ways. You should know exactly what to expect. It's a first-person shooter, lots of guns, lots of humor, crazy enemies, millennial dad jokes, more guns, and on top of all of that, the devs themselves describe Borderlands 4 as an action-packed first-person looter-shooter sci-fi adventure. It's a mouthful. With freeform combat, lots of exploration boss fights, and an eclectic cast of characters. It's going to maintain the traditional formula of being a looter-shooter, I think really one of the first big looter shooters that I remember playing. I was really leaning into that, which really means at this point it's a game where you're shooting mostly and collecting lots and lots of
classes
loot,
are gonna be interesting.
and power levels. Borderlands
like,
has also the additional
hasn't
angle
been
of the guns being modifiable
from
in many different ways, and all the potential combinations
first, second, third, and
result in
fourth.
millions and
Always
millions and
been like
millions of guns. So you'll be playing as one of 4 new characters. These are called the Vault Hunters. Each come with their own unique abilities, customized further via the skill trees, and there's a host of new dynamic movement options. Tons of traversal tools. You got a grappling hook, a double
might
jump,
be
and
wrong
gliding,
with what I
which you're
said.
going to use to dance around the environment and blast through the mechanical monstrosities, bloodthirsty bandits, and vicious beasts that inhabit the game. Having watched a few gameplay videos, this alone is what sold me on checking it out. Like, combat is looking pretty solid. They've not explicitly called it an open world game, however they have said it's the most open and free of the franchise, specifically describing the world as a seamless play space in which players can explore various locations and points of interest without being interrupted by loading screens. This is the most interested I've been in Borderlands since
out of
Borderlands
all
2.
of the Borderlands
4 will be launching on September 12th, coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and also will be on the Switch 2 in early October. Dying Light is back with the Beast, what was originally pitched as an expansion for the last game, then got spun off into a larger standalone title, and I'm kind of glad that they did, because the last Dying Light didn't really pull me in, not nearly as much as the first one. I'm hoping they kind of rekindle that magic here with this spin-off in The Beast. So this takes place in the rural setting of Castor Woods. We're going to be playing as Kyle Crane, but there's a twist this time. He has undergone 13 years of experimentation, fusing his blood with that of zombies. And now, ta-da, we've got zombie powers. The game's going to make use of the franchise's classic melee-focused combat. We'll be smashing and slashing our way through hordes of zombies with an array of blunt, bladed, and piercing weapons, all of which can be modified and enhanced in various ways. Also, with all of that zombie DNA flowing through our veins, we now have beast-like powers, hence the name of the game. This includes things like X-ray vision to see enemies through walls, and the ability to go beast mode, punching and slamming our way through hordes of zombies.
I don't know if I like that.
Also through parts of the terrain. There is the parkour system, which has always been a big standout of the series.
Sense.
Probably one of the best feeling environmental navigation systems I've ever played, like sincerely. Just the sliding, the hopping, the jumping, the leaping, the mantling up, under, over, and around, like anything in the environment. It all felt good in the past. At least that's what I recall from the first Dying Light. Now, they refer to this as a tightly crafted open world featuring natural landmarks, small villages, and industrial complexes, all of which will offer diverse options for traversal as we hunt and complex. This is a tightly crafted open world featuring natural landmarks, small villages, and industrial complexes, all of which will offer diverse options for traversal as we hunt and run from zombies. There's also now off-road vehicles in the form of a four-wheeler, and the game has many of the open world stuff that you expect. So you'll find large bases full of enemies to clear and loot to collect. There are safe houses scattered about where you can get some rest and do your upgrading, and you've got NPC towns and villages for picking up quests and trading. And don't forget, in these games, when night falls, things go crazy. You got larger, faster, and deadlier foes scouring the map, but with the high risk comes high reward if you want to chance it, so long as you don't die in the process. Lastly, the game also has 4-player co-op if you'd like to play with friends. Dying Light the Beast is launching on September 18th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. The game Beast is launching on September 18th for PC, PlayStation,
September
and Xbox.
18th.
The game formerly known as Jump Ship is now titled Jump Space. Bit of a downgrade of a name, if you ask me, unfortunately, but apparently some trademark issues kind of forced the name change. Whatever it's called, though, I don't really care. From what I played earlier this year, the game itself, it's fantastic. Jump Space. It was called Jump Ship. It's now called Jump Space. Jump Space is fantastic. This is essentially Wildgate, but co-op PvE focused. Really, that is it. And what's so funny about this is I knew about and had played Jump Space before Wildgate was even announced as a game. Like, we didn't even know Wildgate existed, but then it since got revealed, released, and now we're in, very soon we're gonna get... to play Jump Space. And you know, while on the topic, I gotta say, like, I enjoyed Wildgate, don't get me wrong, but as I steamroll my way
this is not a game for me.
I kind of like nice chill.
Chicken Big Mac är tillbaka.
POE
en
is
hel
now.
meny för bara 85 kronor på McDonald's.
Staying alive.
obligated to mention this
PoE's
because
now
I will
everyone's
likely be
Robert.
spending
No
a
way.
good chunk of the month playing. Voyagers of Nira is a cooperative survival crafting game where you must navigate a magical ocean world brimming with lost spirits and deadly monsters. You'll be sailing or surfing the waves, hey, big fan of that, as you travel to distant islands and underwater locations in search of hidden treasures. There's a variety of biomes. The game takes place in this island archipelago. You'll be fighting off a host of fantasy creatures here as well, rescuing lost spirits, and in the process learning crafting recipes and new spells. You can Silent Hill F. This is a survival horror game set during 1960s in a fictional town in Japan. The game follows Hinaku Shimizu, a high school student who must navigate this town consumed by fog while solving puzzles and fighting grotesque monsters. This is the, I believe, 8th mainline installment, although, wait, it's not technically a mainline installment. Someone told me in the last video that I talked about this. Well, it's a new Silent Hill game, whatever. F was designed to be more action-oriented than some of the previous titles, with challenging difficulty and a bigger focus on melee weapons as opposed to firearms. Should be noted though that even with the action focus, this is still a survival horror game, and much of the gameplay we've seen shows a lot of players spending a lot of time running away from dangers rather than engaging with them. And of course, yes, it's creepy. Really, really creepy. Like, so creepy I don't think I can show half of the trailer footage for this game in this video, as it might like age restrict, demonetize it. So yeah, anyways, looks cool though, looks spooky. Silent Hill F will be releasing on September 25th
It looks
for
weird.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. And then finally there are two
I believe I
games
never
this
played
month
any
I
game
wanna
like
tell
that.
you about. First is the one for Mistfall
Yeah,
Hunter. This is that third-person action combat
Because I'm a
PvE extraction RPG. That's a mouthful. It's actually supposed to be pretty good.
Closest I
know a
played
few
is
people who
Phasmophobia.
played a past beta test, and they said it's like, it really feels like Dark Souls. So okay, it feels like it does.
Riot
Also,
fighting
Riot's
game.
upcoming 2v2 fighting game 2XKO has closed beta testing starting on September 9th. You can register for a chance to participate over on their website. Not really my thing, but give
Phase 3 of Alpha. Is it really something to have? Oh yes, Sis died yesterday, right?
So Ashes of Creation just launched its Alpha 2 Phase 3, and I thought it would be a good time to check the game out. You're probably wondering what Alpha 2 Phase 3 consists of. Course of nearly a year, and well, after playing it for a day, here are my thoughts so far. But real quick, a word from today's sponsor, Exit. We are at what, 225 without exit lag. As you can see, the exit lag is 225 in
That's a long ass sponsor. What?
That's a really good thing. Aside from that beginner zone, I didn't really get any more choppiness anywhere else. More importantly, in the previous alpha, a big part of what the same name, Assistant Edeldor. The quest was telling me to go talk to an apothecary, assistant apothecary. Didn't show me where he was, and the NPC's name wasn't even.
Is the style you're going for?
It was like literally a different name. You notice the same thing.
I might be way too used with World of Warcraft type MMO type stuff.
Hi guys,
might be, but top 6 anime with top tier storytelling. Let's.
Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and some anime entertain you, but others, they consume your soul and leave you screaming. Just one more episode at late night. We've all been there.
Yeah, those are the good ones.
I'm gonna give you guys 6 anime
and the
with
dangerous
top-tier
ones.
storytelling, the kind that keeps you glued to the screen until you complete it. Then grab your snacks, dodge those spoilers, and let's talk about those anime that will keep you hooked. So let's begin the video.
I mean, let's not miss that it depends on person, right? We don't like the same type of cake, right?
6. Grimgar,
I don't like the
imagine
same type of
waking up in a
shoes.
strange fantasy world without a memory of how you got there. Instead of being an overpowered hero with cheat skills, you're just, well, no magic, no strength, just a bunch of confused people trying not to get smacked
that
by
type of style.
goblins.
I've seen
Our
it.
main dude, Haruhiro, and his equally underprepared buddies form a party because that's what you do in RPG-like worlds. But there's a catch. They suck at everything. Fighting, barely. Teamwork, questionable. Survival, hanging by a thread. With their stomachs growling and wallets emptier than their memories, they take on dangerous quests just to afford food. But this ain't your usual, we beat the boss type of adventure. Every fight is a struggle and people die. Yeah,
I
it's
believe I've
rough
seen
out
this
there.
one, yeah.
Despite the hardships, the group slowly bonds,
Believe I have.
levels up, barely, and figures out that friendship might just be their greatest power. Well, that, and learning how to stab things properly. So if you want a fantasy anime that's less I'm the chosen one and more why is everything so hard, Grimgar is your kind of anime. On number 5. Space Brothers. Meet Muta Nanba, a dude who once promised his little brother Hibito that they'd both become astronauts. Flash forward to adulthood. Hibito, living the dream, training to go to the moon. Muta, unemployed. Just when he's drowning in midlife crisis energy, he gets a second chance. An opportunity to actually become an astronaut. But there's a problem. He's an awkward, overthinking mess, while his brother is a literal Chad of space exploration. So now Muta has to pass brutal astronaut exams, prove he's more than just Hibito's loser older brother, and not embarrass himself in zero gravity. This anime is not just about space. It's about dreams, persistence, and never giving up even when life kicks you in the shins. Muta is one of the most relatable protagonists ever. He's hilarious, self-doubting, but also insanely talented when he stops overthinking. Watching him grow and chase his dream is pure inspiration. Whether you love space or just a great underdog story, this anime will make you laugh, cry, and maybe even rethink your own dreams. On number 4. Katanagatari. Alright, imagine a samurai story where the... On number 4. Katanagatari.
Katanagatari.
Alright, imagine a samurai story where the main guy doesn't even use a sword. Yeah, that's Shichika Yasuri, a dude who fights with his bare hands because his family decided who needs blades when you can just punch people into oblivion. Enter Togame, a tiny bossy strategist with zero combat skills but 100% confidence, who recruits Shichika for a wild mission, collecting 12 legendary swords that are definitely overpowered and probably cursed. Seriously, this anime is 50% epic battles, 50% non-stop banter, but somehow it works. The dialogue is witty, fun, and full of sneaky character development, making every conversation feel like a duel in itself. But don't be fooled by the fun and flashy art style. This story hits hard. The twist will punch you in the emotions, and by the time you realize how invested you are, bam, it's too late. You're
Why did that look
deep.
like a
If you
glass
love
sword?
unique animation, clever storytelling, and a samurai anime that feels like a mix of philosophy and high energy action, Katanagatari is an underrated gem you need to watch. On number 3. Orb on the movements of the earth. You're in medieval Europe, where saying the earth moves around the sun is basically the same as casting fireball at the church. These people, the society named them heretics, just want to study the truth, but instead they get the Dark Souls treatment. Persecuted, hunted, and threatened with execution for having brain cells. Anime will switch between a lot of characters, so there's not a particular main character, but every person has something unique to offer. Every episode you're on edge thinking, are they gonna get burned at the stake, or will they survive to write another equation? This anime is so good because it takes something as simple as the earth moves and turns it into the most intense high-stakes rebellion you've ever seen. It's like Death Note, but instead of writing names, they're writing scientific theories that could literally get them killed. The drama, the passion, the sheer intellectual
Like the
flexing,
closer you
it's
get
all
to the
incredible.
truth, the
If you love
more
underdog stories,
danger
science,
you
and brainy badasses
get.
standing up against a world that wants them silenced. On the movements of the earth will blow your mind. On number 2. Made in Abyss. Alright, imagine a massive, mysterious hole in the ground.
Wait,
So deep,
weren't these supposed to come out with a second season?
so dangerous.
Wait, I love this one. I loved it. Oh. Yeah, apparently. Made in Abyss. Yeah. Supposed to be another one. Made in. Pages aren't. Really?
And so filled with terrifying
ask him
monsters
questions.
that only the craziest adventurers dare to explore it. Now, a 12-year-old girl says, yeah, that seems like a great place to go. That's Rico, a cheerful, reckless orphan with big dreams and zero survival instincts. She wants to explore the abyss to find her long-lost mother, even though the deeper you go, the worse the curse gets. We're talking bleeding from every orifice, body horror, and worse. She teams up with Reg, a robot boy with a laser arm and an existential crisis, and together they descend into what can only be described as a nightmare wrapped in cute aesthetics. At first you think this is gonna be a fun little adventure story with adorable characters. Then boom, pure suffering. This anime doesn't just break your heart, it crushes it, sets it on fire, and laughs while you cry. The story is so good, it's a masterclass in world building, mystery, and emotional devastation. The Abyss is one of the most fascinating fantasy settings ever. Every layer has its own unique, terrifying ecosystem, and the deeper they go, the more horrifying things become. This anime does not hold back. I highly recommend watching it. On number 1, Vinland Saga. Meet Thor Finn.
Oh, I've started to watch this one. Season 1, I couldn't continue. Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
A guy so strong he could probably one-punch a bear, but Thor's is like, violence is bad, my son, which is ironic considering they live in the most violent era ever. Unfortunately, peace doesn't last long because along comes Askeladd, the smoothest, most manipulative Viking leader to ever scam his way through history. And boom, tragedy strikes, Thorfinn's life goes full revenge mode, and now he's stuck in an endless cycle of stabbing people while yelling, Askeladd, fight me! But surprise, this isn't just a revenge story. It's a masterpiece about war, loss, and finding a reason to live beyond violence. Season 2
Oh, I
hits
had this
different,
problem.
turning
I
from
start watching like one series, and then I watch it 50%. Then I start watching something else. Then I start watching One Piece, for example. Watch like a bunch of season 300 episodes. Then I stop watching that one, and then I start watching something else, and then that's my problem, right? I never get to finish. Maybe it might be because I get
from
bored.
Viking Naruto into farming simulator with emotional growth. And somehow it's still amazing.
Oh.
It's deep, with complex characters, stunning action, and life-changing philosophy. The growth of Thorfinn from an angry murder gremlin to a true warrior of peace. Chef's kiss. If you understand the real meaning behind the story, it will change the way you look at life. Also, Askeladd is one of the best written characters in anime, no debate. That's the end of this video, and if you enjoyed, hit
Who knows? Nah, that was quite a good list, no? Grimgar is a good one. Sprays Brothers, never ever seen. Kara Nagragra, never seen. On the Moments of Earth, I believe I watched the first and second episode on Netflix when I had it, but not more. Made in Abyss, definitely recommend. And Vinland Saga, I need to watch. I need to watch, right? I'm not watching that one. Mariana French. Wait, I wanna see. Yo. Scenario.
Hej där! På NetOnNet
I wanna
placerar
see,
helt
wanna
fynda
see.
hemelektronik. Välkommen till netonet.se eller närmsta lagershop.
Corners.
Spotted
Snacks
the
med
king.
extra allt.
Galvanic Shard's mercenary is insane in
Vision.
post-pixel to the third edict. He is shocked, and with full power you will just melt enemies like this. Yes! Goodbye. Yes, I did it with support gems to you. Enemies, that's where comes our second skill. You freeze your target. When target is unfrozen, it's hard to freeze a target once again. Basically, they get protection from being stunned and being... So basically, you just shoot 2 grenades and wait a little bit. You can roll inside, they will blow up and enemies will be destroyed.
I didn't play grenades the first
It will help you clear first areas faster, but if you don't care, I didn't care it, I just crafted Herald of Thunder, we will need it later. So, this will go in my inventory, we don't need it. Since now let's talk about real build. Galvanic...
I don't like that. Top 3 mercenary builds. 0.2.
What is going on?
Not 0.2 way. Doesn't. I wanna see what tactician. Yeah. I believe I'm 21. But BOE to tech mercenary should be fact. Why is it so hard to find the thing you POE to ascendancy trees. I gotta have some sort of ascendancies. Tactician. Let me see. Can't you like watch it on the site? Probably not, right? Well, you can. Game, about ladders, download home, community, trade, blah blah blah. Why am I? Okay, find. Game. Characters. Here we got something. Mercenary, bam. The way shot is spell and taking down the most deadly foes, which I don't know, it's magic, but Gambling Legionnaire, I know what that one does. That's a form of solo training in the way of the Black Card Elite. The training comes in form of many skills such as pain enemies, place multiple banners at once, or even so combat. Okay, can I? I wanna see the tree. I wanna see the tree. Can't spell for shit. POE2 Tactician Mercenary Ascendancy. How hard can it be? Like what? What the actually? That's bothering. Very so. What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen, the calling game official teaser Crunchyroll. Goal celebration. What's how? Oh, let's ask AI. How much do you save? Where is it? Grok. How much do you usually save if you build your own computer compared to buying one pre? Building your okay, can I have AI? It typically says you 10 to 20% compared to buying pre-built, and that 10 and 20% is like the amount of money it costs for the work, right? Pretty much for the time to build a PC. With some respect, the savings depend on several factors: component choices, sourcing with a GPU, CPU, RAM from retail dealers, reduce marketing, reduce costs of payments, adding labor space. Your own PC avoids labor costs, which range from I'm not December. Sales and these pre-built. Bro, my head get blurry reading. What? Narrowing the cost gap, conversely buying components during sale. Yeah, but mid-range gaming PC. My cost to build, saving high-end builds can yield high absolute. So if we do difference. Okay, I don't care about that. But what difference? Intel Core. Workstation. What's the difference between a and P? Isn't it the same shit? Oh. That's some. Oh, let's look. Am I the only one that doesn't like all this bullshit? What bullshit? I like my stuff clean, right? What is this? 4K. I like my stuff clean, right? Bro, this is a monster, like 54K. What? Maxed out. Is it really that big of difference? Don't you want AMD? Okay, let's hold. Even this one is better than I have, no? Does it need to be green? Where's everyone? All of them are different. i7 570. You want AMD, right? Intel system will protect power and performance across applications. AMD system will prioritize. So you want what? AMD or Intel? With Intel strong single core performance, especially for gaming and for its graphics and AI features. Choose Henry for superior multi-core performance, which is better for tasks like video editing, rendering, offers better value, and provides better power efficient battle. Wait, why do I have? Wait, so if you stream, for example, right? You're multi-stream, you do this, you do that, you do a lot of stuff on the computer. Don't you then want AMD? Many cores, because then you use a lot of stuff, right? What are we offering? Look at these. Best for casual gaming, general use. Best for esports, high performance gaming. Best for content creation, Wait, so why is that one? That makes no sense. Like, look at that. That one is better than that one, and that one is cheaper than that one. How the F does that make sense? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, guys, it's that time of the day. I'll be right back. Wait. Let me do this. Not that, not that.
Nothing cracks like Magnum. Thick, cracking chocolate, velvety vanilla ice cream. Magnum, true to pleasure.
Bruttovinstmarginal. Bruttovinst... Ursäkta. Varsågod.
Daily dose of internet.
Oh. Il est trop bizarre. There he is. He's coming. Show him who knows him.
He moved at the absolute worst time. This live streamer made a giant PC setup that made him look really, really small.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
He's a big stupid ass controller.
I'm pushing.
Bro.
Yo.
This kitten has no idea how to fight.
Good boy.
Wow, this is close. You're asking for it.
Hey!
You okay?
I'm okay. Are you alright?
Good. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That's good.
Sometimes lions will eat so much food that they physically can't move anymore. This baby elephant tried to scare these people that were on a safari.
Goodness. Whoa. That was...
He decided to not wake up his coworker when they got to their stop.
The next stop is
I didn't know it was possible for boats to do this.
In this hot and sunny weather, it's really important that you look after your eyes, so wear sunglasses.
This is Rand Avenue, Newtown.
Don't you hate it when you forget something after you already left the house?
Oh my god, my leg! Max, get my leg!
This drive-through sign was super busted.
What can I help you?
Hi, can I get a box of 6 donuts?
Okay.
This is what happens when you throw a rock into an old washing machine.
Hey, those are mine. Hey, Ricky, that's my shoe.
This dog is smart enough to run away from sick people.
This is the only thing that's stopping it from maybe working. Is this one, which I can't, can't pull it, so.
The little guy wasn't too impressed.
Yo, chat, I'm thinking, do we want to try? Do we want to try? I will try. I will actually try it. Just because I can. Just because I can doesn't mean I need to do it. No. Ah. Ah. Either it goes bad or it goes good. Okay. We'll see. 29th to the 1st. It's the 1st today, right? Today's the 1st, no? Just because I can, I will do it. Just because I. And I mean, that will probably mean I believe so. I guess we'll see. Z will. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Why do I like get the urge that I want to try out a lot of different games on stream? Right? I want to play a lot of games. Jumping from one game to another game that's not good, no. So it's like, how do you mix and match to make stuff? Like it. I'm not even surprised. Not even surprised. I still don't get what. AMD better than Intel. Or is Intel better than, I don't know. Teach me about it. If you're streaming, and you're gaming and you have tabs open, you listen to music, you have Discord, and you have the choice, get an Intel or an AMD. What do you get? Wouldn't AMD be better? This is processing a bunch of other things, not just the game, no? Ah. By the way, when is Windows 12 kommer då? Maybe we just how long do I need to play to complete Hollow Knight? Like, how big is that game? You have Silk Song as well, right? By the way, do I need a controller for it? Things I gotta check up. I believe. Yeah, no, this is a disaster. I don't even know what I was thinking. God damn it. That sucks. Okay, wait, did I exit? I think I did. Was it Hollow Knight? Team Cherry. Windows 7. Wait, What's the controls? Okay. You need to play Hollow Knight to be able to play Silksong. I believe you do, no? AdWords is it? I don't even have ads on. That's impossible. I believe. I've got my ads turned off. If it's not, it's a Twitch thing. No. Not the display ads. You have like the banner ads. Right? Wait, what's it called? Silksong? By the way, how are you doing, C4? Thank you for tuning in. Silksong. There it is. Hunt begins. You gotta play Hollow Knight before this one, right? Good. I'm glad to hear. I'm doing good. Everyone's playing Hollow Knight. What's the thing? Yeah, I know. But I believe it. Wait, when is it? 4th of September, like in 3 days. Yeah, the new Thursday. Hollow Knight released a new one. Hollow Knight Silksong. So I assume people are playing through the first one to then play this one. And then I ask, like, is that even necessary to be really to play the first one to be able to play the second one? I mean, the stories, they are glued together in some shape of. Oh. Maybe, maybe not. Nah, I'm good. You have to do that yourself. I wish you my best of luck. My best of luck to you. College. What you going for college for? What you going for college for? Electrical engineering, I'll be balling. GG's. But am I the only one that feels like college like waste of time? Like waste of time, waste of space, and waste of life earned money. But who am I to talk, actually? I'm from Sweden. We don't really have college here, right? But like we do, but not that same thing. But necessary as to get a high, not at all. That shit's just on paper, right? Doesn't mean shit if it's something. Why do it if it's something you don't want to do? Money is not everything, right? Especially enjoy doing. Just for the money. No, it's not. Money is a lot, but it's not everything. There's more value to it if it's something you enjoy doing. Then you can put more value into it, right? Why go to college for something you actually don't want to do, then realize that you just wasted. I'd rather be depressed while being in a mansion than. I mean, I'm not the one to talk or to judge. I mean, you got a point. I don't believe that's the way you. If it's something you want to do, I encourage everyone to do it. If you don't want to do the thing you're about to do, then don't do it. It also depends on where. It doesn't depend. Nah, it's the same everywhere, right? Well, there's different. It's different from like Sweden compared to America. It's like not big of a difference, right? When it comes to that. But take like a high earned income country compared to a low, very low, a poor country, for example. Like I live in an island, Middle East. Here, you don't have a bachelor degree, you will suffer working shit jobs with a lower pressure. It all depends. But I mean, take every entrepreneur, for example. Every single one of them have gone through the same type of shit, right? And you don't need a degree to be successful. That's like what I mean, right? They're like low night silk. Oh, get a high paycheck while just supervising. I mean, you might be true. I'm not telling you. I know one thing though. Bitches, they come and go Saturday to Sunday, Monday. No. And that's the least amount of worries, right? The last thing you wrote. Who actually gives a shit? To be honest. Neither should you. But how long is college though? What, like, is it 3 to 5 years? I believe it is, right? Maybe less. Depends on your major. Okay. But then I guess it is quite similar, because yeah, we got like high school, right? Here in Sweden. Then we have something 2-3 years study after 9th grade, plus 3 years. And then after those 3 years, we can choose to like keep on studying to what seems to be college. Like, yeah.
Omen Max 16.
Hollow Knight 15. Wait. I duplicate. Do you need to play Hollow Knight before? No, you don't need to play Hollow before. The circle is designed to be accessible to new players and mechanics and fresh world with your own. So playing the original can enhance your appreciation for the franchise and its lore, especially since it puts you in shoes of character from the first game. So like that's why you wanna. Here on schools is kind of the same as the osrs 18 college. Yeah, but the age here. So your high school is equal to after our middle school, pretty much, kinda. They're pretty much the same. Different structure too.
Hey, I'll be back.
It's not the size of your project that matters. You got this.
You got it. Got it. Let's see.
Believers, deniers, skongers, the time has finally come. After its announcement in February of 2019 and many delays later, Hollow Knight Silksong launches on September 4th for Xbox Series X and S, Xbox
3 days.
One, PS4, PS5, PC, Nintendo Switch, and Switch.
I wish my ads was that like that. Bro, these ads are killing me. I hate them.
It's an auspicious occasion. Several other developers
They're
have
ads for a
already
reason,
delayed
right?
their games to get out of the way. But what is there to know about Silksong? Besides serving as a follow-up to one of the best games ever made, what are some new mechanics and features that players can look forward to? Let's dive into all of them here. How it connects to Hollow Knight. There was a time, more than a decade ago, when Team Cherry set a stretch goal for its Hollow Knight Kickstarter, where it would add a new playable character with their own quests. However, over time, it grew to become something much more, thus resulting in a standalone title, Hollow Knight Silksong, where Hornet would take a leading role. And while there are likely to be references to Hollow Nest Silksong,
Now I'm asking myself,
by all
where
accounts,
does this character
it's its
appear
own
in the first one?
adventure.
Which I
As
believe
big
makes
or
me
bigger than Hollow Nest.
play the first
Team
one.
Cherry hasn't committed to how large for Loom the new kingdom in Silksong
Character looks
actually
good, though.
is, but it could very well exceed the first game's world. Co-director Ari Gibson told Bloomberg's Jason Schreier that the team recognized that it would become another giant thing to rival the scale of Hollow Knight.
The thing is, you're not, you can't even choose your own ads, right? But I mean, like, you're training.
Or probably exceed it. And then, because of
Some
how
people,
we
I
work,
assume
obviously
that's-
the world ended up being
that's a
just
good
as
ad.
big or bigger. That's without accounting for the multiple different
Yeah, well.
towns or the new quest system. Areas revealed thus far. While we've briefly seen a portion of the overall map, some areas have been detailed. Greymoor, caverns where Hornet will encounter several new characters, and the new crawl bugs, and Deep Docks, which pops up later and offers a maze-like structure with challenging enemies to fight. The goal is to ascend to the top of the kingdom, and thus far, even with snatches of other locations, it feels like we haven't even scratched the surface. More extensive mobility. Compared to Hollow Knight's protagonist, Hornet is far more mobile. While you can still hang and downward slash for a bit of extra momentum and height, Hornet can also throw
like a
her nail
ninja.
at enemies, pulling herself towards them. This can also be used to hook onto different parts of the environment and traverse gaps. We also spotted a double jump and a rather humorous floating ability amid all of the trailers thus far. Combat mechanics. Mobility is as much a weapon as it is a traversal tool in Silksong. The usual slashing mechanics remain, but instead of a simple downward slash, Hornet can also dash diagonally from mid-air to attack foes. One attack turns her nail into a drill of sorts, while
Or
another
like an
involves
ADHD
charging
game.
through multiple targets at
Like
once
it.
to deal damage. Compared to its predecessor, combat is much faster paced. How healing works. Of course, it can also be far more lethal, which means mastering the new healing system. By using a spool of silk, you can instantly heal and continue fighting without missing a beat. The downside is that this consumes the entire spool, regardless of how much health is missing. Do you heal whenever, or keep pushing yourself and only do so when absolutely necessary? That's the risk versus reward nature of it. Crafting and tools. Crafting is a major part of the experience this time around, with Hornet gathering materials from slain enemies to create new tools. These range from the ranged straight pin to the silk spear, which requires dealing damage to recharge. Other tools spotted in the latest trailer include the Sting Shard, described as a vicious stabbing trap, and the Magma Bell, which wards against the deadly lava and heat. More than 200 enemy types. The deadly lava.
Trinket is our own invention. It wars against the deadly lava. Blah 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 blah. Vicious territory.
Lava and heat. More than 200 enemy types. Throughout Hornet's journey, she'll encounter many different creatures, some necessitating lethal force. There are over 200 enemy types to look forward to, which is interesting because during the game's initial announcement, Team Cherry touted over 150. Over 40 boss fights. Then there are
That's
the
a
boss
cool
fights
looking
with
fight.
over 40 foes that await.
Cool looking boss.
We've seen more than a few thus far, from the agile lace to the giant roaring creature fought in a lava cavern and a pair of bosses
Simple
who coordinate
and-
their attacks. And once again, if Hollow Knight is any indication, we're in for a wild ride. Quests. While you'll be running about talking to NPCs and hopefully solving their issues, Silksong also features side quests and additional tasks. How in-depth they are remains to be seen, but
It's like a
hunting
mini
rare
Elden Ring.
beast falls in lines with the new crafting system. To help keep track of them, you'll use various
Except the
notice
open
boards
world.
throughout
Right.
Falloom. Rescuing fleas.
What's your
Fleas
type of
were
game,
basic
C4?
grubs from the original,
You play?
based on information
Roll.
provided to Edge way back in December of 2020. While you still will rescue them, it seems they won't be waiting in jars for your help, instead getting into fights and potentially requiring Hornet to bail them out. Steel Soul Mode. If and when Silksong is conquered, you
Anything?
can do it all over again in Steel Soul Mode, promising a more formidable
Kinda like me,
challenge. This was essentially the permadeath mode in Hollow Knight, where dying would end a run and reset your save, with
Variety
some
type shit.
exceptions.
Right.
While Silksong's version is likely to follow these same rules, it wouldn't be surprising if Team Cherry snuck in a few new twists.
What's your
PC
favorite
requirements.
game
So
of them all?
this is pretty important.
Or favorite
PC
genre?
technology has come a
Like the
long
one that
way over the years, but the sheer amount of detail in
always
Silksong
gravitate
may
towards,
generate
right?
some concern. So
What's
be
that?
prepared. On PC, you need an Intel Core i3-3240 or an AMD
Yes.
FX 4300, 4GB
Can
of RAM,
handle it.
and a GeForce GTX 560
GG's.
Ti or Radeon HD 7750 with at least 1 whole gigabyte of VRAM.
Yeah.
8 post-launch content.
Like, I used to play Fortnite and Red Dead, GTA Minecraft, and some other place. Ooh. It's like really across the board, yeah? HOI4 VIC3. I have no clue what that is. Never heard of, I believe.
And plans. The one aspect of Silksong that's as worrying as it is exciting is Team Cherry's desire to add more. Co-director William Pellin told Schreier,
Is
"Launching
Fortnite
is
still
obviously
in
quite
its
exciting.
prime?
What
Or is
comes
it
after for us is equally as exciting.
very
The
far
most
away?
interesting thing
I
now
know a lot
is
of people
what
still
we can
playing it,
add
right?
to it next. We have a plan. Admittedly, some of the plans for that stuff are kind of ambitious as well, but hopefully we can achieve some of it. And while that's great, given all the free updates that made the original game so enjoyable, one has to remember how
Oh.
Silksong came to be.
I got it.
Will this move continue the cycle of madness? Only time will tell. no pre-launch reviews, free for Hollow Knight backers. Even with all this hype for its imminent release, Silksong has attracted some controversies after Team Cherry revealed that it wouldn't send out pre-launch review codes. This is because it would be unfair for reviewers to get their hands on the game before backers and the general public. However, the developer also mentioned to Bloomberg's Jason Schreier that it takes a lot of time to get codes and distribute them, and it's a small team with lots to do in the next 2 weeks. While many have decided to trust Team Cherry given its stellar track record, there is the usual skepticism about releasing without any reviews. On the bright side, those who backed Hollow Knight expecting to receive Silksong when it was first announced as DLC will still receive it for free. Hey, did you know that we had Gaming Bolt?
Sick. Sick. And like, I haven't played Fortnite ever since like that, but I heard the resource season 5 map, but of course players are waiting. Yeah, I remember I played it way back, right? I believe that was like when Ninja really like had that game around his fingers, right? That's, yeah. That's a long time ago, no? But I lost my Persian. I totally understand you. I totally feel you there. That's the reason kind of why I started streaming, right? Like find a passion to get for gaming again. Lost my heart to GTA because, oh yeah, I believe obviously didn't like some huge streamers like Kai react to that. That's, but I believe it's for a good cause, right? You don't wanna like release something too quick, right? Then for it to like get all that negative reviews and whatnot. But still, if you promise something, you don't like necessarily delay it, right? Which is, yeah, not 13 years, yeah. But not 13 years, no. That's like a new GTA 6 would come out at the end of this year, but it got delayed until next year. That's like, but I wouldn't. It delayed that long, isn't? That's insane, right? Wait, when was Gamecom? Elden Ring. Right? Bro. That's Elden Ring, bro. I don't know. I haven't played Elden Ring. Is that weird? Is that Jason? Oh.
Yeah, be humble. Bitch, be humble.
Be humble.
Sit down.
Yes, you got armor. Why though? Why do you do that? Wait, why is some things should not be auto-modded? I don't know, like How do I change that? Moderation. Auto mod. Measure highly likely to be the lead emerge lead to time was banned when held in reviews. Everything's lit. Spreading internet border violence or his eye. That's not racist. That yeah. That's racist. No. Got some aggression. Wait, how do I have harassment, discrimination, and slurs, sexual content, profanity, swearing? Either way. I mean, except him. I don't know much about that. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Wait. I don't see why we should hate, right? Peace and love. Mode of life. Do you have driver's license, C4? When it nearly crashes, that's app.
Oh, what? Lord have mercy on my soul. Put your hair back.
No.
Put your hair back, motherfucker.
Sir, sir. You guys okay? We did it all together, and you know that it's the best of both.
Are you guys okay?
I do. Wait, you're 9, right? Wait. I assume you're American citizen, no? What time is... Hello, no, not what time. What age is it? Is it 18? 18? 16? Yo, what's up, gents? How we doing today? It's 16, right? In America. Middle Eastern here at 8. Okay. It's the same as Sweden. Not bad, you. I'm not bad, not bad. Not bad at all, actually. It's Monday. But somehow I like this pick. That dragon, high. That dragon, high. That dragon, even higher. Isn't it a stereotype? I cannot answer that for you. I have no clue, actually. I mean, some people should not have a driver's license. I usually say, like, the older you get, the worse you get at driving because your vision and all that type of stuff. But I mean, I believe that's bullshit when I see this, right? I like this picture. I'm not gonna lie. Was that Putin?
Isn't is yours?
Chad, are y'all here?
Look at that forehead, yeah.
What I tell you about that shit? Look at my shit, nigga. My fucking taquito. Go get it.
All right. Let's go, guys.
Cute. Cute. Sinner. Sinner, Emily, Agent. Rage. No matter what I do.
This clan dislikes gay people because we made a tweet of Arky. Do you not remember what, like, I'm sorry to throw him under the bus, but
Bonnie planned on ending stream after her hype train finished. Instead, lasted over 9 minutes, hit level 25, breaking her level.
And I go watch some stuff, and then
That's kind of sick, actually.
probably,
Good stuff.
and then I'll probably go to bed. I'm trying to keep the stream going. Okay, we'll stay on stream until the hype train's over.
I don't know how many hype
Sure, I'll
trains
get
I've seen in people's streams, and I still have no clue how they even start, right? Like, what do we mean? How does a hype train work? What is a hype? Exactly. Twitch Hype Train is a limited time event that begins when a streamer's community shows a significant spike in support through actions like blah blah. Okay. When the train starts, a process board hype. Yeah, I know that appears. How do we? Once the. Oh, so it's a threshold like. Once the stream starts, no. So it should be. I don't believe like many streamers do beg for money, no, but I mean, you can. So it is, the threshold is set, and people support the streamer, I would say, right? And then the hype train goes for some type of reason, I don't know. I'm talking about this people because she said she will end the stream if they don't do it. Did she? What plan on the stream after her hype train finish instead of.
Anyway, so now I go, I end stream, and I go watch some stuff, and then probably, and then I'll probably go to bed. I'm trying to keep the stream going. Okay, we'll stay on stream until the hype train's over. I'm sure it'll be over soon. Am I gonna make more music? I'm still working on that song, but I don't want to show it to you guys.
She said she would stay until the hype train was gone, and then it lasted 9 minutes. I don't know. Irrelevant. Let's use blah 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 blah. Wait, what? You can take one personal item with you to military. Is that a cat? I kind of regret that I didn't do this. Like when I had a chance. So how long is it? What, 1 year? 1 year of training. That's for like what? 18 years old? 30. If I even got in, I wouldn't. Yeah. I believe you learn a lot of stuff, right? You're there. I believe. Well, who wants military training in this era? World War III is closer. Yeah, but this era, yeah. But I mean, when I was 18, that's like a couple of years ago. It was before COVID, actually. I'm 26. Getting older. Getting older and older. Bro, shut up. What? If someone's older than you, you call them uncle. What do you call people who are younger? Like kiddo? His wife went to...
Hey, now that's
Imagine. Kids, kiddo. Yeah. It sounds so... 2007? Are you born 2007? No, nah. Not if you're 19. You're 18. You're 19 next year. Was middle of the season when the app started cooking problems.
Fucking ugly. You better start pushing some weight or you are fucked. You better start pushing some weight or there is no more fucking hope for you. You look like
what a motivational speech.
You are chopped. God damn, it's only 10 pounds on each side. Come on, breathe, push it. God damn. No reps are fixing this. You better get the
Oh yeah. I don't believe I've even watched one single video of his. Not one. But I guess I should.
You ever seen this? You ever heard of the Where We Landing At?
No, he just quit. I believe he quit. And now his kids are taking over their channel. I believe. This is some good stuff actually. Wait, 16.7 million, 489 videos. Wait, how do you 16.7 divided by 67 6 divided by 489. That is that doesn't make sense. I don't know. 340k, 34,000, 34,000 times 489 is. Yeah, it is. Approximately 34k subscribers per video. I believe. The math doesn't lie. Okay. Freaking Twitter, man. You're the unlimited IQs. A lot of people use Twitter. I mean, I use TikTok as well. Not necessarily on Steam though. After like, I believe 2 to 3 years of not using, let's say 2 years, I deleted all my social media. Didn't use it for like 2 years. Until now, when I started streaming, I downloaded them all. I mean, the social, you're able to use social media all kinds, type of ways, no? But I've noticed like some social medias favor different type of content compared to other. I don't know. I don't know if I like social media. I don't even know how to utilize it. But in that way, I might be an uncle, right? Twitter, you have Facebook. Yeah. But no way he's dead, no? Well, you're lucky living in Sweden, you all got hot. Why do I feel like everyone says that? We really don't know about this because he didn't talk to the person. So he's not dead. In a way, he's dead. For content, probably. I don't believe. Or we'll watch Asmongold streams when he go live. We'll go through it all, probably. I mean, why does everyone say Sweden has hot girls? I mean, a lot of countries have hot girls, right? Taking a break. I mean, I'm not denying it. I'm not, but just saying a lot of countries have. Wouldn't it be Europe? Europe overall that has it? Or is it? Maybe not. Multiple classes since you password. Here we got something. Sweden is just full of blood. You're not a Swedish person. But it's typical stereotype, Swedish stereotype, like blonde and blue eyes. No. Gotta be blonde and have blue eyes. That's about it. Meanwhile, most of the Swedish people have brown eyes. But one thing, like, I hate to be that guy, but most of the Swedish people are not even Swedish people. Like, the way we were at it.
Hey,
they were not blonde.
And we have been in Rise of the Abyssal, the new season, for 2 days now.
I believe you need to get yourself a beautiful, nice young lady, right?
now, which means that it's more than enough time for us to gather the aggregate data and talk about the most popular classes and ascendancies in the choice here. Keep in mind that this is going to be filtered by the top players. There is no public API for Path of Exile 2, which means either you have two options. We have a leaderboard posted officially that is kind of based on their own database, and that is only on the top 1,000 players. It's already dropped that down below. So let's
Deadeye, Lich, Blood Mage, Invoker. What is that? %41% global softcore self-founding. 81.7. It's impossible to get a lady if you start engineering. Well, it's not. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Where is it? Solo self-found, Deadeye, Hardcore, Lich. Okay. Okay, what the difference? Well, I'm gonna go now. I gotta do. You go do that. I hope I see you around. Have a great one. Have an awesome day. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Top 10 major changes. That's some big spoilers. Defense attack, not really, but if you haven't watched Gacha Kuta, I highly recommend. Highly. Ashes of Creation is still in. Oh, it's still in alpha, no? It is still in alpha. I don't know, do we play some RuneScape? Do we play some RuneScape? I feel like I want to do that after I come back. 2 seconds. Una Matata. Okay, wait, why is that one? What will do, chat? What we do, chat? Do some. The quest grind continues. Old school. Yeah. Edit. Bam, bam, bam. Old school. I actually don't know. Let's try do it simple. A day, don't, right? OSRS hashtag old school RuneScape that gaming old scape that change thumbnails RuneScape. That one really good, I believe. OSRS cool MMO. Boom. Gamer. I don't even know what I went off last time. For example, game and that one called Grand Tree. Ooh, wasn't I yes, I was doing something. Because I want a safe spot. I was trying to get my... Right, because I want... So, iron tips. LS arrows, right? Boom, boom. I need to be level 15. I can't do that. Kinda sucks. Actually. Yes, actually. Wait, how do I level? I wanna do that. Where's my gold? Oh, I'm rich. Can be safe spotter. Can be safe spotter. OSRS fetch. Raining, yes. Wait. Auto quests. Animal mag. It is. I don't have Slayer for that. Big, jumpy bird hunting. That gives me nothing. What? I do not have that. Oh, I need gold for that. Can I do that one? No, I don't have. Okay, so axe, knife, hammer, chisel. Wait, can't I? Need 56. I need feathers and wolf bones. Alright. And by doing that, I need to. Where's wolves? Transportation. There's feathers here, no? They're undead. There's no feathers. God damn it. Wolf bones. No, there's chickens or yeah, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Where the wolves at? Where the wolves? Location. Level. Stronghold. First level. Ooh, okay. Off. I know where that is. That's over here. That's about DKR. Right. Yeah. DKR. Use. $100. $100, guys. That's. That's not too bad, no? Believe. There's gotta be some more efficient way in feathers, though. I believe. I believe. I'll be needing for fletching as well, no? $125. I don't know how that went so quick, but I think I zoomed out a bit. Okay. Wolf bones. Boom, boom. What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it? DKR. DKR. Wolf, 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 wolf. Okay, that did not work. Efficient like that. There you are. You. Where is this dude though? Bird hunt. 4. Oh, I gotta farm better weapons. I do some damage, no? I do. 7. Quite good. Yeah. 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 There we go. Where is this dude? Teleport out. Big chompy bird hunting. Oh, he's down there. AKS. Bro, I love these teleportations. What would I do without them? Holy smoke. A huge helper. AKS. Do I have it? I don't. There we go. Ogres. Ogre! Stabbers. This H. Oh. So you can make that from... How's that though? I don't want to use that for myself, right? I got 2. Where'd I go? Swamp. Yeah. Bring the... This is a weird quest. Ah! Wait, so I can use... I do not... That... Drop. Wait for Chompy. Wait for Chompy to spawn. Oh. Where the frogs at? There we go. I got 2. To spawn. If the frog despawns, you'll need to place another one in the clearing south of threat. And what is his spawn time? I'ma loot them. Wait, can I switch worlds? Thousands. Wait for Chompy to spawn if the frog is spawn. If the frog did spawn. Talk to you. I'll wait for the Chompy, it shouldn't take long. Oh, so I place it down, then wait for him. A bait, right? Yuri! Got it. Got it. Good. Old. Hopefully not. I don't feel like running. Wait. Spawn. No. There. Bloated Todd bait. Come on. That took forever. There we go. Poor Chompy. What? You need to find what bug spawns on the jumpy bird before you can cook it. Slurp, you can cook it over there. Rance points to nearest bird roast. Okay. Birds were probably about to jumpy jumps. His wants onion. With mine. Bugs wants other with what's going on. And where is he? Oh. Det är möjligt att köpa våra slurry, alltså equaleaves. Equaleaves. What? Can't I just cook it? Equaleaves, onion, and Google leaves. Ah. Do I have it? Do I have Google? I believe I do. I need one, right? I don't. Find stuff. Get there, right? Brand exchange. Where is that? Edgefield. Behind what house? In that house. Let's see. Sugar leaves. Found it. And onion. Where's that? DIS. It's DIS. UPT. Configure. Okay, I already forgot. DIS. That one. I quickly forget, but I chila. Onion. 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 That should actually be it. Should be. Collect manager water shampoo. Ah. Ooh. Bless me. What's AKS? Wait, is it closer? No, it's not. It's definitely not. I thought if it would be closer if to me to teleport here instead. Alright. But nope. Was it AKS? Yeah, it was. AKS. Bell Dip Hunter area. Bless you. Thank you, agent. Thank you, thank you. Bless me. What's up to agent? Agent. How do I even pronounce the name? Is it agent? Agent? Am I pronouncing it right? Or is it agent? Yeah, my bad if I pronounce it wrong. Agent. 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 I'm close, right? I'm pretty close. Boom, I did it. Look at. Yes. Use. Bam. Okay, so what? Level 11. Is Greek name agent was gladiator on Creator Island. That's sick. Like back in the days, right? How far back isn't that? When was? What era was the gladiator? Way back. Roman era. 105 before CE to 404. That's actually. Are you Greek as well, or is it? did not get much experience from that quest. Not as much as I wanted to. Damn it. What do I do now? I got that one. Which quest was it? Ogre flesh I was going for? I believe it was. Herb or food, survive against living ogres and then I want like that. Where is this one? Ooh, which one is closer? Definitely not this one. CKR. CKR. I believe I watched. Yeah, I believe yeah. God damn it! I watched a stream a while ago where streamers were in Rome. By that, that gladiator. What's it called? Or what's that one called in Rome? Gladiator. Rome Gladiator Arena. Colosseum. That looked sick. Not what I was expected. Inside the Colosseum though, but thought it was more open, right? Man. Yeah, ancient type stuff. Yeah, that's something we all gotta see once, at least. Once in a lifetime. Headless arrow. 5 to 99 bows. Might actually be some good money making method as well. Might be. Jungle potion, herb lore. Search. See it. See it. Searching. Find a herb. Perfect. Wait, can I search vines to level up my herb lore? kinda good, no? I got the weed. The Rufitus. Got the stuff. 30 palm trees north. There is that one. Hey Doug. Green. Requirements. He's gonna make the best potion ever with all of these ingredients, no? Right. Where is this? Out. Outside looking in. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-dee. Search another herb. Ceto foil. What's a good quest to get my money back up? Oh, I need 2 more rows. Why can't I just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Anti-poison. Anti-poison. How far? Maybe I should save that one. I don't know. Or maybe I should do that one while I'm here. Another one there. What is that? Aram. That's a good place to teleport to. Go back and forth fishing. I like that. I do like that. You know, I gotta go back. Boom. Boom. A 12 strain poison. Enter the cave. What cave? This could be dangerous. Ah, oh. I'm fine. Gotta go all the way around now. Knock knock. Little bothersome. What to do? Okay. There wait. I'm doesn't say. Knock knock. I need. What a pain. Oh, I got you. GG's. Oh, I'm doing good. Good, good. It's very fresh from the point to cover the wall and argue. If you're planning on doing so, the flesh easier. It would be good, no? Right? Westing and shit. Total 130p. Oh. It hurts my neck depending on how I sit. Just search wall bone. There we go. Clean. Lime. Pursue. That one? Do it while I'm here. Why not? Why not? I can't do it. This is the last one though. Nice. Nice-a-roo. Horse. Ooh. Ooh, fishing for all if you enter one market. Okay. Open your quest. A B C D E F G H I J K L. You need to find the 3 sons of. Can I do that? All fishing it. That's why I need. Hopefully, I'm able to use bank. We'll see. We'll see. Could be. I believe. Can I go through? Hello? Really? Bro. Can't even go in. Can I? There's stalls here. That's food shop. I don't have a spear. Why would I need a spear? Okay. So I need... I don't have a banana. I need a tinderbox. Hammer apparently. Small fishing net apparently. Yes. Don't have that. Axe, cause I need logs. Knife, bananas. That's like it. Pestle and mortar. I get that. General store? I don't believe so. I general. Ok. Yes. Be down there. Arrow. Anything down here? I can make one. Why didn't I think about that? One iron bar, one oak. Where do I buy that? Pestle remote. Where do I buy that? SRS, pestle and more. How do I get to Falador? In Rune. Is it a general store? No. But then I don't know. Let's make an iron spear. Good teleport to Calcarid. Didn't think about that. IQ. Okay. What am I doing? Let's do that. Iron and oak, right? Wait, do I need food? Oh, some cook. There we go. Need a hammer. I got a hammer. Really? Could have won. Umbridge is like a new play. It is. Starting zone. What am I even doing here? I feel like. Okay, which one was that? Because apparently BIQ. That's a furnace. Don't I need an anvil? Need an anvil. God damn. Where is it? Oh. While I'm here, I should probably sleeping giants. Take that. Aping giant. Yo, I could. No, I could not do that. Iron spear. Iron. Where is it? Look. Where is it? Spear. Spear. 1 bar, 1 oak log. Do I have to do that? Where is it? How to make an iron spear. How to make one. Yes. Iron bar and oak logs. I understand that. How do I do it? So I gotta do it in the barbarian anvil. Really? Barbarian anvil. Really? You don't know how to get a pestle and mortar. Pestle. Pestle mortar. Pestle mortar. A pestle and mortar. How do I get one? Can be obtained during the quest. Let's do that quest then. Can't even use it. Bro, do I really need a spear? Where do I buy a spear? No, I can't, because I need a pistol. Shit, just got complicated. Holy macaroni. Wait, the grand. Why not on that one? On this one. Black team level 100. And I assume he is weakness to water. I got water runes. But I mean, what else do I need though? Water. Yeah, how do I obtain runes? OSRS, how to farm runes. You can craft them at an altar using pure essence. Obtain them as drops from monsters like Dark Wizard, Slayer Tower. You buy them from shops. Efficient methods including rune crafting minigame, guardians of other things like pure essence, mine from essence veins, and talisman or tiara. I got 135. Rune crafting? Is it rune crafting like this? No. Need talis. Right, I got talismans, right? Rune craft. Yes. What do I need? Because I want air runes and mind runes specifically, right? I don't have any cash I can buy. I'm buying a lot of. I want water. I don't need water. I need mind and. Yo, what's up, Trav? Craft them at the altar using presence of dark with items. Pure essence. Is it allows you to convert essence like into rules? Is it? It's 160. How you doing, Trev? How we doing today? What have you been up to? Didn't drop some boss like dark. Just woke up, lol. GG's. Good morning then. Guten Morgen. Labor Day. Yeah, what's this Labor Day thing? What's all that about? No, I don't want. Needed talismans, right? Rune essence, pure essence. Rune essence, pure essence. That same thing. Guardians of the Rift. Farm runes, the Guardians of the Rift minigame. You spend most of your time collecting and crafting runes in the rift itself and depositing. That's the which rewards rune items. Finding Guardian from it. Entering an Why is it doing that? Celebrating the workforce tax. Oh yeah, we talked about that last week, no? I don't. I have a tiara mode. I got a tiara mode, but how do I access with? But Guardians of the Rift. What's this? Teleport. Temple of iQuest. Do I want to do this? Where he at? There. Not bad, no. But I don't want to die. Once I pass. Yeah. And if it's a high level, I'll be one shot. Right? Boom! I just need to accept the quest, right? And then we... KR. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I die. How do I even... Oh, I can cross like that. Right. Like cross will... Good thing, good thing. Oh, there's people everywhere. I attacked him. But I do that. Okay. Those are all runecraft. What do you mean, runecraft? What? Which are the runecrafters? The people? What was spirit tree? Well, I did it. Yes, the people in robes, but they're PKers. Runecrafters, PKers. Isn't that the same? Well, usually, if you talk to... I mean... I don't even know. What's the difference? What the difference? Now I just need to teleport, blah blah blah. Run around. Well, since you guys have Labor Day today, like what? It's just a normal holiday, pretty much, I assume. Like an extra day off work. How's your weekend been, by the way? Labor Day on top of that is a long weekend. That's good. Stuff. Mage of Samarok. I'm gonna need. I sell runes. You sell runes as well? Ah. I have no clue what deal I just made, but surely it's something good, right? He doesn't sell runes. This dude sells runes. Getting a lot of work. I got some bowlers free and howl at me. Good shit. Well, you've been doing that the whole weekend? Well, I assume it's a lot of work, but... Okay, what am I... But is it big boulders? Or is it... Assume it is. Well, all Saturday morning, yeah. But is it boulders you put in place, or do you like... Is it boulders you have taken away? Or how do you say it? I mean, that's some heavy lifting work. I've been helping out with some work here at home. Like small stones. It's not like heavy boulder lifting really, but I know when you have like a shovel and you're shoveling stones and whatnot. What am I even doing? You don't need a gym membership. I'll tell that much. But I got them in place in mind. Well, that's kind of GG actually. You can make something useful with it. Surely is. Teleport to the SS mine with the wizard problem in East Ardon. Talk to the major. Okay, what now? Like has small rocks, I believe. Well, not small rocks, but sand rocks. I don't know. What am I even doing here? Enter the abyss. Report the rest is mine. Whistle crumbling. Okay, talk to the merchant several enemies. Have I not done that? Enter the abyss. Well, I don't know. Stones. Sandstones? Stones? Garden stones. Normal stones. Like these. Right? You have like, there's like 3 sizes. There's like small stones, then you have like bigger stones, and then you have like even bigger stones. But you can shuffle them. Right? Gravel. Is it gravel? Yeah, like these. You got like half their size as well. And then you got even smaller. Pretty much. Gravel. Sort of, yeah. This is getting off. Help this. Big river rock. I don't know nothing about that. I just know I shoveled it and put it in place, and that was heavy. Where's that? East Ardon. Also, I need to talk to that dude. From the East Ardon. I'm on my way. I saw that. Right, I saw it. I mean, once I unlock the mini game, right? It's a good farming spot for essence. I hope. Do I need a tiara for it? Now east. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. All day today too. That's a good workout. It fucks your back though. Gotta talk to him again. Okay. This is last one, no? That was got a huge pile of gravel in my, and let me guess, all of that needs to, like, you gotta get rid of all of that. I'm gonna ban him instead. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I choose you to spread it. A spade. You took it from the pile, 3 piles back. Took it on the, like a wheelie. No. Spread it up on a wheelie. We'll take it all the way around, and then we dump it. Pretty much. That's what I did, at least. I don't know how other, if they use something to spread it or not. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Is it called a wheelbarrow? Wheelbarrow. Yes, exactly. A wheelbarrow. You learn something new every day. Boom, 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 boom. Dangerous. What do you mean? I got a pouch. I got a pouch. A pouch! Did I do it? Look. Do I have my essences in this one? So I put in this, that abyssal book. Okay, don't know if only essences? It holds 3. What of? That's trash. What is that? Like what? Really? Can I access that one now? Did I do it? Temple of the Eye, yeah. Then 9. Well, I will end it here though. I will be back with. We'll see. Ooh. I'll see if I can play some PoE today. I got it to work a little bit yesterday, actually. I got to play it. Tried to stream it today, though. Did not work at all. Did not work out at all. Weird. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Have an awesome day. And good luck to you, Trav. Have fun, and until tomorrow, goodbye.